The thing is, most of the world we think we live in arises from our inner narratives, from our inner storytelling. We don't see the world impartially at all. We tile it with narratives, with what we tell ourselves is going on. And I think the deception, that is the prime directive of mind, is in weaving these narratives. It's not deceptive when it comes to what it is in itself, because it's what it is. It cannot deceive itself other than by telling itself a wrong story about what it is. But it cannot be deceiving itself in the sense of being something other than what it is. It is what it is, and that's what it is. There is no escape from that. So in that sense, there is no deception. Whatever is, has always been, and whenever will always be. But I think at the bottom of it all, there is just mind being mind, and then telling itself narratives about what it is. And that's where the deception occurs. You could say that without these narratives, nothing would be real. It is the process of self-deception that creates any sense of objectivity and concreteness and reality. Without those narratives, you're always resting in that awareness that whatever is arising is just you making it up. You see, the one mind in nature is making it all up. For it to have a sense of reality, in other words, and that's our intuition about what's real, is that which exists regardless of whether you believe it or not. That's our intuition about what's real. For that sense to exist, you have to have some kind of narrative that creates boundaries in nature, that creates that which I am not, and which unfolds independently of what I think, believe, or prefer. If you don't have that, there is no reality, there is no sense of reality. There is only the one mind knowing that it is the only thing going on, and that whatever arises, it's thinking it up, which probably is the ultimate reality. But it's not a comforting reality, is it? I call it the vertigo of eternity. The real reality is that it's mind making it all up, not randomly, but by giving expression to its own favorite patterns of excitation, its own harmonics, because that's what it can do by virtue of being what it is. And then we place the narratives on that. And that narrative creates the, quote, reality of subject and object, which is extremely useful. Richness of experience would be much less if this were not the case. It is sense of separation, illusory as it may be, that creates the richness of existence, it creates the human drama. It creates drama.